just how challenging and important is it to come up with that universal framework to help speed up the development of these alternative financing mechanisms, sir?
Morning, thank you, JP. Exchanges do occupy a unique position at the interchange of capital flows and capital needs. Frameworks are useful, they are important, but I think what's so important is the build-up of an ecosystem. And as the word transition finance means, it also requires an inflection point. And I think there has been movement and capital flows into this. And I think what's important is capital will have to fund companies that are making the pledges in terms of net zero transition, disclosing their targets, making progress, tracking it, and I think part of that could be through passive investing. We ourselves, together with index providers, have come up with solutions, and we continue to develop solutions where we would like to mobilize capital towards passive investing, because in the world of equity capital, a third of them are passive, and I think the movement is only developing.
And I want to talk about those solutions in just a little bit, but I want to take a step back because we've been talking about transition bonds, which are a bit different actually from their cousins like green bonds or sustainability-linked bonds. Help our viewers understand what makes transition bonds so different, and perhaps help us also get better understanding of why it faces a unique set of challenges as compared to some of its cousins.
Well, for a company undergoing a net zero journey and transition, you're either in a brown industry or you are in an industry that is transiting into net zero, and it's a process, and you will have to obviously disclose your targets, your plan, track it, and in that journey you could take 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and you will need capital to come along with that. And as the word transition means, it's never static. And it's important that investors fund these companies on that journey versus trying to exclude companies that are in the brown sectors.
Right. So we know that the SGX has put a lot of work into developing sustainability indices with MSCI and offering all these other products. But in the realm of transition financing, offering transition-linked instruments to help some of these sectors actually transition away from brown to green. Can you share with us if there are any products that the SGX has come up with in the realm of transition finance that is different from some of the sustainability investments that we've heard about already?
Yeah, so I think for investment managers and asset owners, we want to provide them with toolkits that are used to. So in the world of transition index investing, we have come up with together with our partners, MSCI Climate Action Indices that are really market cap weighted, that will reward companies that are on a journey in net zero transition, where they are being benchmarked, they are being tracked, and they are being monitored in terms of progress, and it gets rebalanced, bottoms up, sector diversified, and that helps company in terms of being rewarded as they continue to improve. And we did a launch in September this year. It's our largest equity ETF that was launched on the Singapore Exchange.